Hey guys, it's me. It's been a long time. Let's just get that out there. It's been a long time. But I've been busy as hell. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that. And I wanted to come on here and do a hair tutorial. Lately, I've been wearing this Her Given Hair wig, which I'll leave the information in the description below. But I wanted to feature my main products that I use whenever I do my hair, and a lot of that is the Fantasia line of products. So I'll be sure to list everything below. About to head out. I'll take pictures and whatnot and post pictures, but if you want to see this look, not the makeup, if you want to see this hair look, you want to see me going from Ethel to Vivian or whoever, then please keep on watching. And I will come back and do an update video, I promise. But I'm trying to head out the door. It's Memorial Day. Okay? So let's start out with freshly washed hair. It has been washed and conditioned, and it has been air dried overnight. So to give my hair a little bit more life, I am spritzing on it the Fantasia coconut oil mist. This retails for about $10, and it's basically giving me a little bit of hydration. It's good for dry hair, overstressed hair. It gives a lot of nourishing properties that will prevent breakage and frizz. So this is something that is definitely a necessity before I start anything and before putting anything into my hair. So once I have massaged all of the oil into my hair from the roots to the ends, I'm now sectioning my hair into two halves. The style that we're going to be doing today is a half up, half down, top knot, wig, curly, fabulous situation. Okay, so my hair, we don't need a comb or anything. All we're going to do is just use our fingers and separate the hair into two halves, making sure that the hair at the top half, you want it to start right at your ear, so that you can be able to slick that part into a ponytail. So making sure that it's on both sides and that it's even, you have even amounts of hair, and that it's not pulling or tugging on your scalp. So once you've separated your hair in two halves, take a ponytail holder and put the ponytail holder holding the top half out of the way, because we're going to come back to that. We're going to make it look all jazzy and nice, but hold that at the top. So next step is spraying some of the coconut curling cream onto your hair. Now this stuff is better than just spritzing water on your hair. And as you know, if we're going to manipulate our curls or start to do any pulling and tugging, we need to add some type of hydration to our hair. And this has a little bit more nutrients in it versus just regular water. So this is going to moisten your hair just a little bit, but it's going to allow you to be able to manage and manipulate your hair however you need to before we have to do any styling to it. After the moisturization period, now's the time to section and twist and put away the back portion of our hair. Okay, this part of our hair is going to go up underneath this wig, y'all. So what I'm doing right now is just two-strand twisting it. My hair is moisturized. It's not detangled because I'm rushing, but that's fine. It's going underneath this wig, so I just want to kind of protect my hair. This is more of a halfway protective style, okay, halfway protective. We're going to just put these twists up in this wig, honey, and we're going to just hit it and have a good time. The twists don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be even. You just want to kind of put them up so that they don't get tangled up in that wig, child. Now, it's time for us to focus on the important part. Everybody loves a good bun. Everybody loves some laid edges. So now is the time we're going to take the part that's going to be out, and we have to moisturize it with some water, okay? Because we need it to have a nice slick feel. We need it to look nice and shiny. We want it to be manageable and movable. So first you moisturize with water. Then we're going to come back with our curling cream, because not only do we want it to be hydrated, we want it to be moisturized. We want it to have give us some slip. We want it to be able to, so that if we're combing, if we're brushing, we're not breaking our hair off. You know what I'm saying? Now comes the part that everybody knows me for. My edges. Okay, my edges don't leave the house without being laid down. And I can honestly tell you that they are only only provided a slickage by using my Fantasia Icy Hair Polishing Gel. That is the only gel that I use and have been using since I big chopped the first time in 2009. It's my tried and true. It's my holy grail. It's the best shit out there. It's amazing. So I am definitely not light-handed when it comes to this gel. I take several glops and I place it around my edges. I kind of smooth it out towards my edges, and I'm making sure that I get enough so that I can get some slickage going, so that I can make sure the shine is consistent throughout my edges, and I'm just adding as much as I need to. Okay, there's no set amount. You want to make sure that your hair is nice and slick and shiny and smooth. So that's why it helps to have your hair wet, because the wetness of your hair can help that gel glide a little bit better. But yeah, use as much as possible. Use as much as needed. There's no specific there's no specific amount. Okay. I'm using a brush. The brush is going to help, of course, smooth everything down, slick it down, make sure all the strands are going in the direction you want them to go. We will eventually get into those edges really, really good, but this is just the first initial lay down process so that we can now put our hair into a tight little ponytail. Now that the hair is in a ponytail, we got it nice and tight. We have nothing pulling or nothing in pain. We're going to grab our wig. Yes, our wig. She has already been moisturized. She has already been detangled with some products. And now we're going to take this full U-part wig and attach it to the back of our head. Now we're going to take the top two clips or combs and just section them right up underneath that ponytail, directly in that second bottom half of our hair. Position it to the point where it's comfortable, but it's still snug and it ain't going nowhere. And once you get that positioned, like I said, make sure it's comfortable, y'all, because it's going to be sitting in your head for a minute. Once you get that positioned, okay, as you can see, now we're going to take the little side combs that it comes with, and we're going to put those towards the sides of our head, back behind our ear, to secure that on the back of our head. So because I know I get very itchy in the middle of my head, I'm going to use some of the Fantasia Jamaican Black Castor Oil and squirt some of that towards the middle of my head, on my scalp, to the area that I know that those combs are at, that I know I'm going to need a little bit more of something that's going to make it so that it's not itchy and uncomfortable, because that Jamaican Black Castor Oil is nice and thick and it coats, and it is very good for controlling dandruff and an itchy scalp. After I have put that on there, I'm going to grab some of the hair from that wig, some of it, try not to show the neck. We don't want to show the neck. We can't expose ourselves, guys. So I'm trying to grab some of these pieces, a little bit from the side, a little bit from the back. Grab some of these pieces because these are going to go up into our real ponytail. So you want to make sure that you get enough so that it looks like an actual real top knot. You don't want it to be too small and wimpy. You don't want it to be too big, but you want it to be just enough so that you can make sure that you can make a ponytail, but that it's not taken away from the fullness of the hair at the bottom. Grabbing another ponytail holder, one that may be a little bit looser, you're going to gather all that hair, wig hair, your hair, and put this all into one more ponytail. This is going to help give you another sense of security so that that ponytail, or so that that wig isn't going to go anywhere. Because y'all know, if this is a full wig, it's dangling down there in the back. It's dangling on your neck. So you're going to need something a little bit more secure so that this wig doesn't blow off when you go outside, or if you get into a tussle, somebody snatches it off. You want to make sure that it's secured to something. So I've made a ponytail out of my hair and included some of the wig hair in it. Because I want the two textures to match, I'm going to take some of that curling cream, that coconut curling cream, and spritz some of that on the wig hair so that it can match my hair texture and curl up and shine and have some slip to it. Because now we need to 2-strand twist or 3-strand twist, child, whatever you got to do to get this thing up into a ponytail or a bun and to make it secure. With some hairpins, we are going to now stick this bun so the sheet does not go anywhere. You're going to probably need about 3, 4, 5 of them to secure the bun, to make sure it doesn't move, to make sure that your real hair isn't poking out. So it may take you a couple minutes just to kind of get the proper shape that you want, to make sure that there's enough hair not showing, and to make sure that your ponytail is secure. Last step in the styling process, get your little gel toothbrush and start to swerve in them edges, baby. Swerve them edges, making sure they nice and slick. Now, because I have inherited my father's hairline, I'm a little thinner around the top part, in my opinion. So I like to swoop my sides, and I like to kind of, curve them versus taking them straight back. And I use the what is this thing called? Toothbrush, because I feel like it gets in those spots perfectly because it's nice and small. So this is me doing my little swoop and gel process. It's pretty easy. You can use a comb. I use my fingers a lot, and it works for me. Because I know I am about to be outside and I need a little bit more reinforcement, I am using the Mrs. Coco Edge Control. This is the only edge control I use when I really need my edges to lay down. So if your hair isn't really curly and maybe more coarse, maybe a little bit of this edge control can do you well. I use this whenever my hair is straight. You can see the shine it gives. But this is something that I use in addition to the gel, because the gel allows me to comb through and shape it and make it more moisturized. And then this edge control sticks it down and makes sure that my edges don't move. Now I'm getting a little fancy, okay? I'm adding a little couple extra swoopty swoops, okay? Because why not, I'm adding a little extra swoopty swoops, and all I do with that is just kind of swoop at the top and then swoop down in the middle. And then I like my little Ishmael Habib curls on the side too. So I make sure that I add a little bit of sassiness to the edges, if you will. Now that our hair is intact, hey, we want to get our favorite large silk scarf, and we're going to tie this puppy around our edges. That way, while we get dressed, while we get our makeup on, while we, get a cocktail or three, we can just lay these edges down, okay? I like to use a silk scarf because it doesn't snag or pull, and it allows my hair to be nice and tight, shiny, smooth, and it gets the job done, okay? Okay, guys, so this is the final look. I didn't have time to put my makeup on, as usual, but this is the final look. Hopefully it looks okay in the back. I'm gonna put a little more gel on my edges. So this could go on for hours, this whole making sure that the edges are laid, but you get the point. Get them to your liking. Make sure that you have them laid down and secure for this humidity out here. And finish your look with a smile, a bright lipstick, and a lash. Stay tuned for the final look and some pics, as well as some other looks.